And what advice would you give to young professionals and students preparing to enter the workforce?
Okay. um, what advice would I like to give to young professionals? See, firstly, please invest in learning. Don't be in a rush. Till there are people on this planet, there are going to be problems. And like I said, it is normal to have problems. And your skills as a professional, as a psychologist, as a therapist will be needed and valued till the time there is life on this on earth. Now, as long as you have invested time and energy in honing these skills and can help make that difference in people's lives, you know what? After 20 years of teaching therapy, practicing it in sessions, as well as training people, 20 years of it, right? I felt there was something missing. Something more was needed. And like I said earlier, it's such a dynamic space, right? And so I resumed learning the new modalities from 2019 onwards. And of course, it's been challenging because if you have a 20-year background before you, you have to unlearn a lot and then to get into new learning. Plus, I had to travel and be in another country. And then when I was back here during COVID, I would operate on international timelines. But believe you me, it's been so worth the time and energy because I feel confident about my skills and abilities to help resolve the current day challenges. You know, everything is being updated. Look at the way your phones get updated regularly. Why, for God's sake, shouldn't the skills, the methodologies, the modalities that we use be updated, upgraded? And it's so important that we bring in the new skills and the right skills. And today at Meta Council, we bring these tools and techniques to our learners at, one-fifth the price that I paid when I was learning all this overseas. So that's the first thing. The second point that I would like to make in terms of giving advice is don't be in a rush to jump into doing therapy without continued training and supervision. Not only will you feel stuck and start giving advice like everyone else, you will also do an immense amount of damage to your clients and to
Mm.
the profession at large. I mean, our clients come to us with expectations beyond what is being offered to them by friends and family or by movie stars and influencers and through Instagram, TikTok. I mean, everywhere there is, mental health advice being given. How are you different? What are you bringing to the table that is going to be different? Please invest in yourself. And you're going to be the person who's going to be a game changer, right? The third thing I would like to say is don't be scared to be honest. We've got to be authentic people. If you think you do not have the skill set to help a client, it's okay to let them know that. It's okay to refer them out. I mean, I personally still jump at every opportunity I get to undergo training that adds value to my skills, not just any random training for the sake of doing training or for the sake of undergoing training. I definitely research my trainers, the skills that I will be learning, etc., etc. And I am proud to say that I'm still learning and I'm still willing to fail every day in my learning sessions. I mean, we only fall or fail forward in life. We never fail backwards. And I would also recommend that people should not uh, keep clients dangling with all kinds of, and I see this often, I see this, all kinds of rescue protocols or band aid therapy. That's not our role.
Yeah.
And as a trained professional, you're bound to do that instinctively when you see yourself struggling and when you feel helpless and you don't know how to proceed. It's a knee jerk reaction, and you'll start giving advice. You'll start doing everything that, um, you think is going to help the client. We're not there to help the client in that way. We have to empower the client. We are enablers, right? So that is something important that we have to remember.
Yeah. What you said about not being in a rush and failing forward really resonated with me the most.
Yeah.
And like all these advices that you've given out are amazing.